up to serve you, and I'm here today with your Philadelphia real estate market report for August 2015. Thanks for tuning in. So, the question I'm getting right now is, when's the best time to sell my house, and how will the interest rates affect the home sale process? At the beginning of the year, I predicted that the interest rates would go up by the end of the year. Last week, the interest rates dipped down a bit. So I looked to the analysts and I looked to an article that came out in Housing Wire last week that talks a little bit about what Bank of America and Merrill Lynch have to say, which is that they still believe that the interest rates are going to go up in September as predicted at the beginning of the year. Analysts, however, are 50-50 on the issue, saying that they could go up, they could stay the same. It just depends on really what the Fed decides to do, and we're at their mercy. So at this point, what I'm going to say to sellers is I wouldn't wait until the spring to list your house. If you look at the fall and you look at Philadelphia County, and that's what we're really talking about, all real estate is local. So we look at the statistics of how many homes sell in the spring versus how many homes sell in the fall, and we look at pending and settled transactions April and May versus pending and settled transactions October, November. They mirror each other. So, and this is for the past 6 years for real estate. So I would say fall is an excellent time to list your house. It's just as strong as spring. And by listing your house in September, early October, you're really going to mitigate any waves that the interest rate increase would affect the market. Because what we do know is if the rates do rise, buyers can afford less home, which means that you as a seller could get less, a lower number for your house. And as a buyer, getting in before the interest rates rise, you get to get the most house for your money. So my suggestion is, if you're thinking about putting your house in the market, fall is a great time in Philadelphia to do that. And I would also suggest doing it in September. At the last week you really want to enter the market is going to be the second week of October. You want to have enough time to sell before the holidays. So thanks for tuning in, and I will come to you next month in September, and hopefully we'll have an answer on how the Fed decided to raise or keep the interest rate at the same rate. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next